Absolutely, Doc. I thank you. Not only I talk about that, not only helping to save my life, but as you and Khalil got closer, and he, my uncle Akili, you saved Khalil because all those times, those different trainers wanted my son, here, drink this protein shake, drink this drink, here, Khalil, we want you to grow in size and drink this. And you told him, don't drink not one. Don't drink one of them. And I told him what you said. I said, your uncle Achilles said, don't drink those protein shakes like that, the ones that they're talking about, because they contain a great amount of soy. And he listened to you. Now, if I would have said, Khalil, don't drink it, he would have drank it. But when Uncle Achilles said, don't drink it, first thing he did, turned the label around, and he looked at the label, like you did me, like you do everybody. He looked at the label. Dad, it does have soy in this. It's got soy. And I said, well, he told you. And Khalil has been able to grow naturally strong instead of being puffed up and that fake strength. Not saying that all protein drinks are wrong. Don't get me wrong. There's some out there that I'm sure are plant-based. We haven't found the right one. And so he's just worked and used food to really build his body. And everywhere we go, yesterday, everybody, good God, that's a big boy. That's a big boy. No protein shakes, no supplements, just eating how to eat to live, drinking lots of water. And he's never been, Doc, I thank you. My son and my daughter have never been inoculated. They've never had any shots in their lives. They've never eaten pork. And then if this is the result, then I thank God for that. I thank God. That's what
he country cock diesel. He country cock diesel. That's what he is.
And that's why I tell everybody on the show, this is one reason we do this, to share this information with you, with your children, to grow. So everybody right now, before Doc comes on and Doc begins to speak, everybody share the show again. You can always go back to your page and you can erase it from having shared it. But you're about to hear some information that you won't hear a lot of places. You're about to hear some great information in terms of your health. That's why we call it Take Charge Thursday. We're going to take charge. And, Shep, I was told you said you're going to stop smoking cigars for 3 days to bless your nephew. Thank you, fam. Thank you, fam.
He said 13 days, bro.
Oh, is it 13 days? I thought it was 3 days. But I thank you. And so, without that, being said, I know y'all ready, man. The Ultimate Wellness Group is where you need to be. The ultimatewellnessgroup.com is where you need to be. Take charge of your health. Now, Doc, share with us, what did my body go through? When I laid in that hospital 64 days, and you came, and you kept telling me, and I took it for granted. You said, and I tried to hurry up and get myself, try to tell myself, come on, get up. And you said, Jay, your body has gone through tremendous shock, brother. A tremendous shock. And it needs to heal. I'll be honest with you, Doc. I didn't understand. Help people understand. How does the body heal?
Yeah, that's a very, very important aspect of knowledge that we all need to have. So I'll start with, if any of you take a bath or a shower with a white washcloth, or if you have a white bathtub, you look at the little brown streak that's around your bathtub at the end of a bath, or at the end of a shower where maybe some of the water is collecting in the tub. Or when you wash yourself with that white washcloth, you see brown stuff on there.
Mm-hmm.
And many of us believe that that's dirt. Well, most of us don't do the type of work where we could get that dirty. That's skin. And most of us, those are your skin cells.
Wow.
That you wipe off of your skin, because the skin is reproducing that quickly. So every day you're producing new skin cells. If you scratch yourself or cut yourself, you look at that same area a few days later and it's different, because it's continuing to produce new skin cells.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
When a cell in the human body gets old or is damaged or can't keep up with what it is made to do, it goes through a process called cell death. The word is apoptosis, and that just means programmed death, where that cell starts to die, give some of its nutrients or something. If there's anything good in it, it will actually shoot that to other cells that may need it, and then it actually goes to a dying process.
Wow.
So I'm starting with the skin, and then I'll come to the rest of the body in a minute.
Okay.
But if any of you have ever cut yourself or scraped yourself or scratched yourself, you notice that when it's within a few days, you have a scab. But a few days after that, the scab comes off, and your skin may be discolored. But give it a few weeks, and sometimes you can't even tell where the scrape or the cut or the scratch was. That is the healing process in the human body. Every cell is being replaced by a new cell perfectly.
Wow.
So the DNA material that you were born with is instructions to continue to reproduce so that you can live as long as possible. And so you just finished saying it. When I first learned Khalil was playing baseball, and we talked about how he was trying these different drinks because he wanted to grow stronger and all this kind of stuff, the conversation that you and I had, and I'm so happy that you told him, was for him to grow with food, to mature in a natural way. Because we have to go back to the faith conversation. If you are going to a so-called health food store, you're going to the nutritionist store, you're going to the gym and buying these protein drinks, how can that possibly serve your body better than the food that God put on this planet? I just really want people to just think about that for a few seconds. How can anything that man makes in a laboratory, in a manufacturing plant, or in a chemistry lab, how can that ever serve your body better than what he put on that tree that you can grow in your backyard, or he put in that garden that you can grow, or put in a food that has to be harvested? There's nothing better than that. And that's why when you have a look at your skin and you know you used to have something there that was a sore or something not too long ago and you can't even tell anymore, that's how perfectly your body heals. Now here's the question. If your skin heals that well, why would the God that we serve, who is a perfect God and doesn't set up confusion, why would he make your skin heal like that, but the inside of your body can't heal like that? What kind of a God would that be? That doesn't even sound like it makes sense when we think about it from that perspective. So the same way I talked about your skin healing, the inside of your body can heal the same way. Does it happen as fast? Is it as quick? Is it as simple? Not usually, but the same potential is there. It may take just a little bit longer. And so you really have to just look at that reality that if we all became rich tomorrow, all of us that were listening to the conversation earlier, Brother Jay goes out and buys a Bentley. Brother Jamil goes out and buys a Porsche. I go get me a Maserati. Somebody else goes getting something else that's expensive. Why would you take your expensive brand new car and go down to the little Habib grocery store in the hood that you know get the worst gas? You wouldn't go there and put regular gas in your car.
No, sir.
You would go to the gas station that you thought was the best, and you would spend on the Supreme unleaded. The super unleaded is what you would put in your brand new, beautiful car. And so that is why some of us can't heal, because we continue to put cheap food in these Bentley bodies.
Wow.
Because there's nothing on the planet Earth that is as superior as a human body. There is nothing more superior. We can be compared to animals because a lot of what goes on in our body is similar to an animal. But no animal has a brain like a human. We are the superior being, the superior machinery. There's nothing more superior than a human on the planet Earth. And if you don't start treating your body in that way, you will never have optimal health, and you will never be able to see your true potential, not physically, not mentally, not spiritually, nor any other kind of way. You have to put the best foods and the best thing on the planet.